Hi, Dr. Dan Purser, danpursermd.com. In July of this year, we set about to find the 5 worst fibromyalgia cases that followed me. I had people post their symptoms that they wanted to, post their symptoms, their signs, their levels of pain, all that, and we chose the 5 worst. This is the first case I'm going to discuss. Her name is Christin, and she's a 58-year-old nutritionist whose pain had become so severe after 14, 15 years of fibro, maybe longer, she thinks, that she was bedridden. Her pain, she said, usually was a 15, so let's call it 10 plus. And after a week on a low copper diet, her pain had dropped to a 3 to 4. She became convinced that this harebrained scheme might work. Christin is probably the superstar of the 5 we treated for free for these video case reports. So why don't you watch and follow her in this short video for her severe fibromyalgia for which she was bedridden.
When did you first realize you had fibromyalgia or some kind of pain, chronic pain issue? What year was it?
8 years ago, I was transplant donor for my sister, and almost immediately afterwards, even during the process, experienced a lot of pain, but they told me that. But the pain just would flow in and out after that with any degree of worsening and then getting better. So I went and they said I had fibromyalgia and they prescribed some things, but I am a chemical-free person in general. So I preferred to do it myself. And over the last several years, my stress level went very high. And my immediate response, being a nutrition coach, is my go-to is a green smoothie: kale, spinach, chia seeds, sesame seeds, flax seeds. And
you are in so much trouble.
I know, and a half an avocado. Everything that I was doing that I thought should make me healthier was making me have more pain. And it got to be so bad that some days I could not even stand and I couldn't even close my hands because they were so inflamed and in so much pain. I have noticed a tremendous difference. I've been 10 weeks off of that list. And the first month off of the list, I eliminated more items like onions and mushrooms and garlic and even watermelon.
Right.
And anytime that I would have like this little trigger flare up where I couldn't move my hands or my feet, I would look at what I ate that I thought was going to be okay and look up to see if there was copper in it. And if there was, I eliminated it. So I'm down to like 10 things I can eat. But my pain level has it has gone from being excruciating pain to tolerable.
You also notice when weather changes there in Houston that your fibromyalgia gets worse?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. I can feel a storm rolling in.
So you start with 1 copper balance a day.
Okay.
And then,
So I do just want to say that I'm a little anxious to start anything because I have experienced such relief in my pain level just with the diet that I don't want to feel that pain again. So I'm really a little anxious about adding anything in.
so try one, just one.
Okay.
And see how you do. Don't take it the next day. Just kind of give it some assessment. Also, the glutathione is all natural. If you don't want to take it orally, maybe to begin with, just try to squirt on your arm or tummy or somewhere and rub it in. We did validate both ways. It's absorbed whether orally or through your skin. So try a little on your skin or your thigh or somewhere, and you'll know.
I think it's been working. How are you doing?
I am definitely, my life is changing. I am ecstatic. You know, my husband doesn't get home till like 7:30 at night. So we're eating dinner about 7:45. And after dinner, I was going into our room and I just came right back out into the living room. I went, I had a really great day today. And so I could see that made such a huge difference. And I kind of am a little afraid that I might need 10 because I feel like layers are being peeled off. And I keep getting a little snippet of how much better it can be, and then I kind of go back to where I was, so where I am is really great, but then when I took the 10, I was like, oh my gosh, this is even better.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. I feel like I'm back on track. Our last session, we talked about starting to back off of some of the supplements, the glutathione and the copper balance, to find a maintenance level. Huh?
Is that a mistake? Did I screw
Yeah,
up?
it was. No,
Okay.
you didn't screw up. So I felt amazing. I felt like myself last Monday. And so I let myself feel great on Tuesday again to make sure that I really felt great. So Wednesday, I have been at 30 squirts of the glutathione and 6 of the copper balance. And so Wednesday last week, I dropped back to 25 of the glutathione and 5 copper balance. And Thursday, I still felt okay. Friday, I started to not feel, I started to hurt, and I didn't attribute it to backing off of the supplements. I attributed it to, I went grocery shopping, and, I kept making other excuses. And so I stayed at the 25 and 5 through Wednesday this week. And it wasn't until because I journal every day how I feel, what I ate, and everything. And it wasn't until Wednesday that I finally realized, oh, I'm hurting and I feel crappy. And I cut back on my supplements. So Wednesday, I went back up to 30. And I did stay at 5 on the copper balance because I wanted to see which one it was. And by Wednesday, I still felt pretty yucky, but better than I used to feel. And yesterday, I felt good again, and this morning I feel good again. It's just astounding, the difference in my life just since the beginning of August when I started working with you, the supplements.
August, September, October. Wow, only 3 months and your life's changed dramatically.
Tremendous. I had my grandkids for the weekend over this past weekend, and I would not have done that previous to this because I wasn't strong enough. I couldn't think clearly. I could not manage taking care of a 2-year-old and 7-year-old.